Welcome back, guys. I'm going to do a quick video on some of my plants, but this one video right here, particularly, I am shooting because of this, and I wanted to show you this. Now, this is a couple of years old. I just kept it around for a while. I didn't want to get rid of it because there was a lot of seed that I put in here. So this seed's been sitting around for a while. So let's take a look at the date on this. So that's the date when I originally planted it. So this has been sitting around in this greenhouse for a long period of time, and this is what it is. Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but that's what it is, and that's been sitting in there in this greenhouse for years. That thing's been dried out, has been wet, dried out, wet, over and over again, like 100 times. I mean, this thing, in the winter time, just so you know, like in the winter time, when I do with this greenhouse in the winter, once all the plants are out, I let it solarize for the entire winter, so I don't water nothing. Everything dries up solid. And what that does is, if there's any spider mites or aphid eggs or any kind of thing that's trying to winter over, it's going to have a hard time doing it, because this greenhouse can literally get to 150 degrees, even in the winter time. Like, this is the temperature right now. Okay, that's hot. That's enough to cook your plants. And you can see my plants are getting a little bit cooked on here because it's getting too hot. They got to sit in here, and we got to wait it out until about June, and then I'm going to start getting these plants outside. But the point I'm trying to make is that I winterize it, so this place gets cooking dry, cooking hot. And this has been sitting in here all winter, cooked. This thing was so dry and cooked that I don't even know how to describe it. And yet, you can see we got a sprout after everything that this has been through. Now, the other ones didn't pop. But they might. They could. And so I've had seed is come up as much as a year to a year and a half later. So a lot of these varieties that you see here, it's a flex. I think this is Labato, Capsicum flexuoso, Montalabo or something it's called. I think that's what this is. I don't know offhand. But here, we got a flower here. I'll show it to you. Let's see if we could try to do this here. I don't know. Montalabo. You could tell this is Montalabo because they make a lot of these flowers are short and square like this. Though it can make regular flowers, and it does. But you know it's Montalabo because this is the only one that does that with this flower. That's for another day. I wanted to just show you that even as much as a year later, they can come up. Never throw your wild pepper seeds out. I've learned that in the past. I've bought a lot of these seeds and sprouted them and went through a lot of different learning experiences with them. And one of the things that I learned with these wild seeds is you got to hold on to them for a while. They got to sit, they got to cycle in the soil, and it's got to live, and it's got to adjust. And then one day when the environment is exactly the way it needs to be, bang, it pops. The right pH, the right temperature, the right moisture, and then boom, it pops open. So if you guys are buying wild pepper seeds, if you ain't got the patience for it, don't get involved with it, because it's a very difficult hobby to maintain. So if you have any questions or comments, comment below. I'll do the best I can to answer them. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.